The AL Manager of the Year race comes down to 3 strong candidates. So who will win? Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox and Major League Baseball. As the season winds down and the pennant races heat up, it's time to talk about just who might be the Manager of the Year in the American League. And for me, there are 3 clear-cut candidates. Buck Showalter of the Orioles, Robin Ventura of the White Sox, and Bob Melvin of the A's. All 3 of these guys have done great jobs with their teams this year, and I don't think anybody thought any of these 3 teams would be anywhere near a pennant race this season. Particularly the White Sox, with a first-year manager in Ventura who never had managerial experience on any level in baseball prior to this year. Well, he's got the White Sox in first place and primed to hold on to that division and make the playoffs. And I think that's just a great accomplishment. When you have a guy that's never managed before to come in and be able to manage personalities and get the most out of his players, that's truly an outstanding job. You have a team in that division in the Detroit Tigers that we've talked about before has underachieved a little bit, but on paper they're a much better team than the White Sox. But Ventura has guided that ship forward and he has done a great job. Melvin in Oakland is another guy that's just come out of nowhere with this team. But a big reason for the A's being the success that they've been this season is the fact that their young starting pitching has really come through for them. But Melvin has been a very, very solid force in that dugout. He's provided a lot of guidance and leadership and really guided the A's to a position where they won't overtake the Texas Rangers in that division. But they have a very good chance to be a wild card team, and all this with a lineup that to me is not all that great. Besides a great year from Josh Reddick, I don't see a whole lot of greatness in that Oakland lineup. And yet Melvin has gotten the most out of his players, and he has found a way to win in that division. And, you know, if they make the playoffs, that's going to be a great, great story for Oakland and their fans and baseball in general. But I think the guy that probably deserves this award the most is Buck Showalter. And yes, he has rebuilt franchises before in Texas and Arizona. He did a great job with the Yankees when he was there prior to Joe Torre. But he has taken a franchise that has had virtually no success in the last decade, and he has helmed them into a playoff contender, and they are challenging the Yankees right now for first place, and their pitching is not all that great. They've got an excellent bullpen, yes, but their starting rotation has been very, very shaky all season long. They've got a lot of young pitchers that they've shuttled in and out of that rotation all year, but the Orioles do have a good lineup. And Showalter has definitely taken advantage of putting his best lineup out on the field every day. And the Orioles look like they're going to make the playoffs, even over the Tampa Bay Rays possibly. And if they ever overtake the Yankees for that division, there will be just accolades thrown Showalter's way from all directions. And so the fact that the Orioles have been such a moribund franchise for so many years, and that Showalter has done the job that he's done this year, I think he deserves the American League Manager of the Year award in a very close race. If any of these 3 guys were to win, it would not shock me, and each of the 3 would be deserving. But how about you guys? Who do you think should win this year's AL Manager of the Year award? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.